last thing before we go is this. Texas Republican Congressman Louie Gohmert, if there's anything he's not willing to tackle in order to support the cause or the president he has pledged himself to, we haven't found it. He has proven his willingness to say anything in support of Trump, and today he proved his willingness to do anything. It came during testimony that the Trump Republicans did not like. Former Deputy Attorney General Donald Ayre, who worked under two Republican presidents, starting with Bush 41, he was winding up his testimony, calling Attorney General Barr the greatest threat in his lifetime to the rule of law. That's when Louie Gohmert went to work. Listen for what sounds like carpentry going on in the background.
Role in the events in Lafayette Park come quickly to mind. So does his practice of regularly shrouding himself in the rhetoric and trappings of the rule of law, even as he desecrates and undermines the institutions that make it possible.
Let's be clear. Louie Gohmert didn't like the testimony, thought it had gone too long, thought the chairman was being mean. That would be the mask-challenged Jerry Nadler of New York, who, let's be clear, has been publicly schooled by the crafty Republicans on his committee before. Today, he had his hands full with the tapping the microphone Texas congressman. And room cold and suppress the coronavirus. Louie Gohmert, unconcerned about the dire testimony they were hearing about our rule of law, showed that maturity and decorum are for those less loyal to Donald Trump and Trumpism.
Room, as though the current incumbent
regular order. The witness will conclude.
Regular order is right.
We're way beyond regular order.
The witness will continue.
Can I have one more sentence here?
By all means.
Okay. But to me, Barr's crowning dishonesty is the portrait of Edward Levy that a
Mr.
recent
Chairman, I would ask that the sergeant at arms be called upon to stop the disruption of this meeting. I can't hear this witness. This is a very important witness.
Yeah, well, he's way beyond
And the chair has
and if there are no rules about when people can talk, there's no rules about when you can make noise.
The gentleman makes the
We owe it to Arizona and the people of the United States to enforce the borders. There are people coming into this country who want to destroy our way of life. I talked to a retired FBI agent who said that one of the things they were looking at were terrorist cells overseas who had figured out how to game our system, and it appeared they would have young women who became pregnant, would get them into the United States to have a baby. They wouldn't even have to pay anything for the baby. And then they would return back where they could be raised and coddled as future terrorists. And then one day, 20, 30 years down the road, they could be sent in to help destroy our way of life because they figured out how stupid we are being in this country to allow our enemies to game our system, hurt our economy, get set up in a position to destroy our way of life, and we won't do anything about it. We'll even sue a state that tries to do something about it.
How many times did you look so innocent into your wife's eye and lie to her about Lisa?
Mr. Chairman, this is outrageous.
The credibility of a witness is always an issue.
Mr. Chairman, please.
Mr. Chairman, this is intolerable harassment of the witness.
What's wrong with that? You need your medication.